So we're looking at tract 43 right now, and I believe we're right about here on this little road, and we're kind of heading northerly. We're going to go down this little curve, and right now the land is on the left side of the road. It's on the left, probably, if not already on the right, it'll be on the right in a minute. And you'll see this cove on the Lake of the Ozarks here. Let me hop out and see what we can see actually. So you can see it's a little steep off on the left side. Though it looks like it gets better as we go down. And there you can see the cove. Of course, this would be a neighbor's house. Pretty property. Here's the view again from the road. If we were to walk up onto the land even just a little bit, which I'll do right now. I mean, we're just up a few feet and the view is improving as we go up. And this goes way up. So you could have an amazing view of the water here. Okay, let's hop back in the truck and see what we can see. Okay. This is a really large property. We're only seeing the easternmost portion of it. Again, looking out at the water. Now we're coming down to a more more level area, and you can start seeing the evidence that this land was just recently logged. There's a trail. So we can pull right into the property off of the county road, and this is a good enough spot to stop the truck and keep the video going, and we'll see what we can see. So really quickly before I hop out here, okay, so we're on the east side of 43. I just pulled the truck off the road onto the east side of the property, and we're going to kind of look to the west, and then we'll look at this stuff on the other side of the road too. This line is the Corps of Engineer line, so anything within that is considered lakefront. So this property would have quite a bit of lakefront, even though there isn't in the map, and probably right now there isn't water there. That is the elevation line for the Corps of Engineers. So I mean, you can walk right here. You could probably get a dock permit. Talk to the, I'm sorry, I keep saying Corps of Engineers. It's Ameren, the power company, that you would talk to, but we've gotten dock permits from them on other stuff in the past. No big deal. So anyway, let's have a look here. It has been very recently logged. You can see the tops, you can see some stumps, and it's going to look ugly for the next, probably the next couple years anyway, before Mother Nature kind of takes over and pretties everything up again. So this is the best chance we've ever been able to give to buy stuff this close to the lake for this kind of price, just because it has been logged. And we'll go look at the lake in a minute, but I mean, just looking at this, you could pull your road in right here. You could build down here, you could build halfway up a hill, you could build at the top. You can choose your own view, your own site. This is not a little quarter-acre lot. This is a huge property. You can see most of the people down in this area are on these little quarter-acre lots, and they just kind of make everything work. Well, you don't have to do that on this one. You're right at the lake, but you have a huge property and a great opportunity to get into it without paying millions of dollars. And if we walk right across, oh, and here we've got kind of a little trail. that this guy's using for a driveway, and that'll take us right down to the water. I'm not exactly sure when I leave the property and go into his property, so I'm not going to go too far. But you can see the lake there through the trees. Really nice. Probably safe to say we're off the property and on this guy's property, but I still want to, I mean, this is what you're looking at. It's beautiful. Looking back up there. Get out. We were lucky enough to get quite a few tracts up here, but this is really one of the super unique ones that has actual, what I would call lake frontage, as well as major acreage. I mean, people, this is what people are looking for. It's what they're searching for, because everybody wants to have actual lake frontage, cove frontage, what have you, but still have enough room to do what they like. That's really hard to come by, because all these lake lots were platted out 60, 70 years ago into tiny subdivisions with quarter-acre, 10th-acre lots, which you'll see all over. So to get something with real acreage right here at the lake, basically on the water, pretty unusual, pretty amazing. Clearly it's been logged. That's why you're getting it for this price. But within a few years, it will be tough to even tell it was logged. This is also the best time to select your building site, because with some of the commercial trees removed, you can really see what kind of view you can have. Build some instant equity in your own property by renting a skid loader for a couple days and clearing out some trails and sites. It's actually pretty fun. There are places in Camdenton that rent skid loaders. I've spent a lot of time on a skid loader, and they really are fun. Take you about 20 minutes to get the hang of it, and then it's a blast. You can hear some of the boats going by. Just gorgeous. I kind of want to walk just a little bit. It's warm today, but this is the first time I've ever seen this property, and I'm curious to kind of see what we're looking at. This looks like maybe an existing trail. A brush hog would clean this up in no time. A few sticks. Hillside over there is really pretty. I mean, you'll probably find some amazing views. You may find some springs. You may find old home sites. You may find unexpected trees over the road. You're gonna find all kinds of stuff. There we go. Oh, that trail keeps going. You can see this was not clear cut. They left a lot of timber. Looking back, I can actually see the lake through the trees. I don't know if it'll come up in the video. I know this video is already getting long, but I can see this trail continues. And I'll just check it out for another minute or two. If you want good hunting land, turkey hunting and deer hunting, holy cow, this area is fantastic. It's kind of something that appeals to everybody. There's zoning district within about 5 miles of the lake in Camden County, so of course you've got that. But they're actually pretty good about stuff. I think you'll want to contact the county, obviously, if you have specific questions that are a deal breaker. But my understanding is when you build something, it's got to be 680 square feet on a foundation. If you want a mobile home, it has to be newer and probably affixed to a permanent foundation. Just kind of standard stuff. I'm pretty sure you can have campers because I've seen them all over the place. I don't know about living in a camper. I would say I've seen some campers that probably have people living in them, some RVs that have people living in them, but I don't know if that's allowed by the county. So if that's something you're looking for, check with the county. This has got to be a deer trail because it's kind of packed down. Oh, and this just keeps going. This is beautiful. I'm gonna hop up on this stump. I mean, the trick with the logged over land is you have to look past these kind of ugly, dead, crooked trees. If you can do that, you can see just what kind of opportunity this is. Because this won't look logged forever. A few years will go by and the healthy trees have more room now to grow and thrive. Meanwhile, you'll have cleared some roads and sites, and this will just be a gorgeous paradise. Here's kind of a natural open area, which is cool. Now this is fun. There's kind of a little hills that rise up on each side. We're in a natural valley. And this just keeps going. This natural trail just keeps going. You may have some springs on this property. It's nothing I could explore in one day. There's just too much land. So if you've got some imagination and you're able to look past some of the crooked trees and some of the dead trees and some of the logging, this is a spectacular property. I couldn't even guess what this will be worth in 10 or 20 years, being right at the lake with that cold frontage. There's nothing like it. Wow. Just a really great property. Okay, 12 minutes I've gone in the video. I'll shut it down and head back to the truck. But that is a nice one. Take a good look at this one if you're looking for a property anywhere near the lake.